Hi guys, this is Wendy and I'm just getting back to you on a video I shared earlier about using a summary frame or an explanation frame in the context of a performance task. So for writing. So if you'll bear with me, I'm going to just share that with you now. So if you remember, the performance task was a 3rd grade performance task. And hopefully I have not been logged out of it, but I have. Anyway, so we're at Smarter Balanced practice tests, and we're doing 3rd grade. And we are, what are we doing here? Okay, so start new math performance task, grade 3. Sorry. Okay. So, we had said this happened on Thursday and Friday. We said there was a difference of 30. And we knew that the 3rd grade class won because they had because they had 410 and so on and so forth, because they had 410. So then the question was, what do we need to do for the 2nd grade class to win, who will start earlier? And I just did 150, 150, and then one has to be more than 110, so I did 120. And that would be 420. So it says use your answer from question 3 and 4 to explain how the 2nd grade class could have won the Go Green contest. So this is where we're going to use a frame. So this morning in our professional development we discussed the writing frames provided by Anita Archer in one of the conference sessions that I went to, and we talked about summary. That's been our focus this year, and we talked about how sentence frames and how we use frames even on a check to kind of help us and keep us moving in a forward manner, so organize our thinking. So I'm going to use the explanation. In my opinion, in mathematics, explanation is kind of a summary. So I'm going to use that frame. I'm going to use the explanation frame, and we'll see how that goes. So when we go here, I'm going to just paste that in here. Now, mind you, the students will not have this option in the test. Wow, and I might not even have it. Control C, Control V, oh wow. So, can't be pasting, and we wouldn't be able to do that in the test, but hopefully the students will kind of have that schema going. So there are a number of reasons why. The most important reason is another reason is, a further reason is. Further reason is so you can see why. So you can see why. Okay, so use your answer from question 3 and 4 to explain how the second grade class could have won the Go Green contest. So you can see that if students kind of have this schema working, that they could kind of outline their frame, get those connections, and just an outline of that, and they can think about it. So is this going to work perfectly in this situation? No, but it can be modified, and so the more experiences we have for students to do that. So you should explain how the second grade class could have won the Go Green contest. There are a number of ways the students in the second grade class could have won the Go Green contest. Use your answer questions. The way I presented in above was 150, 150, was 150 on Wednesday, 150 on Thursday, and 120 on Friday. This works because the total number of bottles and cans is 420, which is greater than the third grade's total of 410. And then the students would actually be done at that point. But just to have that happen, so to think through the process a little bit more. Another way, and that's a good thing they don't have spell check, well, or I haven't used it. Another way the class could win is the second grade class could win is to have 150, 150, and 111. Actually, there are definitely many ways the class could win. The only requirement is that the total number of bottles and cans be greater than 100 than 410. And there you go. So that's kind of my introduction with that process. So thanks for joining in. Hopefully I'll be able to share some more frames and my thoughts around those in the future. Thank you.